This is the dark and demonic tale of Kirsty, the crack whore. Switchblade Recordings, Mr. Beezy, Pyro, Psycho Mantis, you know what it is. Kirsty is a crack whore, white bitch like Joe. Used to roll with a gun, Johnny's in a hacksaw. Was raised by her father, she used to have a nice life, till the day her lips connected with a crack pipe. Always after cash, but didn't know how to make it. Sat in a room faded, feeling degraded. Her uncle used to pin her, smack her and rape it. Got a knife in his hand and life is about to take it. Comes made across her nose, no clothes. She jumps out the window and throws her uncle's car keys in the Ford, so she jumps in the whip real quick. Bound trip, yo, want some gangster shit. Starts driving and sliding, vision is blurry. Her hands are sweating and her words are slurry. She's crying, slowly dying in silence, escaping from a demonic world of violence.
She's tired of being alone, being alone. Her house was not a home, it wasn't a home. She's out there all alone, and waiting for the dog to try and start taking her soul.
I remember the day she was born, September the 4th. Her mother was so proud before I killed her and dismembered the corpse. Before she was 4, it hurt Kirsty and broken her jaw. Alcoholic a drink, but I'm still thirsty for more. I remember what my dad said down at the Nag's Head: beware of the bastards that'll take what you have left. And now my dad's dead, heartless. I sit in the darkness when reporters leave a scene clean apart from a carcass. She's 5 now and I'm sitting with the lights down, thinking about how I touched my own flesh and blood without blinking. I blame the drinking, years later we were strangers. I cut like razors every single time that I raped her. I was beginning to change her, the bullies beat her bloody. It's funny, I was too busy dashing drugs to street hoodies. She died of an OD quicker than he can say benefit, quicker than a chain to the pawn shop when I was selling it.
She's tired of being alone, being alone. Her house was not a home, it wasn't a home. She's out there all alone, and waiting for the dog to try and start taking her soul.
Top of the morning, I wake up at 7 AM. I smile at the reason I got my wife lying in my bed, always looking down on people worse off than myself. See Kirsty, she's poor, she will never achieve wealth. An only lonely girl, that is how she gets perceived. And people see her walking and talking alone in the street. Every week I see her while she's falling on the floor, gradually more moving from a woman to a crack whore. It's midnight, but this time it's shit right. The fan has now been broken and she's choking in the moonlight. I'm running down the stairs like I need to save her life, and I might die, but from the distance I can hear Kirsty's cry. The 2 guys that were ravaging her like zombies, I'm rapidly sprinting, but there was nobody here to stop this. But I came prepared, and I grabbed the knife that came in pairs. I thought I might end up killing a man, but nobody cared about Kirsty Blair.
She's out there all alone, and waiting for the dog to try and start taking her soul. Taking her soul.